Hi, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al, aka Diebulfrog79. And right now, you're watching a blog to actually the VR video response to Chandra Strange. Chandra the Strange. Please check out her channel. She's a small channel. She just moved down to the lower, excuse me, to the lower 48. Welcome back. Now, Sandra has a problem like most people I know, and most people living in certain countries, that you can't get certain weapons. So, what we're going to do, solve that problem. But before I go on, a lawyer friend told me to read this. Warning, warning, warning. Neither the authors or YouTube cannot accept responsibility for any loss, injury, damage caused by a result using the techniques described in this video, nor prosecute or proceedings brought against them or instigated against YouTube or this channel using this techniques. Any decision to use this information in this video must be made by the person watching on his or her good intentions. You get that, boys and girls? Now, if you got your notebook and listen carefully, this material is for academic study only, not to be used. This material, the video does not offer any warranties or guarantees of any kind, and YouTube and this channel disclaim any responsibility or liability for any personal injury, property damage, or any other loss caused by the misuse of this information in this video. So if you're stupid enough to do without investigating what the dangers are, you deserve it. Okay? So, anyway, this is a video response to Chandra Strange. Okay? Now, a lot of you keep asking me this over and over, and it's been done to death in lots and lots of prepper videos, and I kind of look at it like I'm old. I don't have that much time. Okay? Easiest pie, I tell you. And I'll show you too real quick. If you want to do weaponry, get yourself Lynn Thompson's Cold Steel Special Products. Pick up the phone, get the computer, and order this free catalog. And order whatever your heart's desire in bladed or non-bladed weaponry. That's going to be a separate video because it's going to take too long. Okay, 3 big things I tell a lot of people. If you're doing the ultimate survival weaponry, real easy, folks. Very simple. A 22 rifle, long rifle, or 22 Magnum rifle. Sorry. This is going to be a long video. Okay, let me look at my notes. Black powder weaponry. Okay, and finally, bow and arrow. Bows are easy to make. Arrows the hard part, and you need a lot of them. They get damaged, you lose them, and you've got to follow it up with a spear. You don't want to be going after a bear who's wounded with a pocket knife or a little knife. Bear going to look at you like, I got this arrow stuck in my eye, and you're coming at me with one of these things and poking me with it. I don't think a lot of bears are going to enjoy that. So you need bow and arrow plus a spear. All right, that's true survivalism. And that's another separate video. This video, however, deals with if you're in a restricted area or if you're a person that cannot get firearms. First thing, on the criminal side, depending what crime or felony or whatever or misdemeanor you did in the legal system. Usually within 10 years, you can get a lawyer, and talk to them for a small fee about your legal options. Can you get rid of it? Can you remove it? If it was done when you were a juvenile, it can be erased or expunged. So first thing is lawyer. Second thing, if you really committed like narcotics, white slavery, domestic abuse, fighting, rioting, terrorism, whatever. You name your crime and you can't get out of it because it's a really serious non-expungible material, then options are kind of limited. You could do a straw purchase with somebody else with good reputation and character, and a red state, not blue state, can buy it and give it to you. It could be a family member. It could be your wife or girlfriend. It could be a friend. As long as it stays within your group, should have no legal problem. However, you cannot keep it or use it, right? Again, check with your lawyer. I have to do this a couple hundred times because we got really stupid people. Second, if you're 18 to 23, you should not be watching this. All right, we're talking about adults with cool and level heads. All right, you make too many mistakes. You can either cripple yourself, blow yourself up, boom, or you kill yourself. Let me look down the barrel. All right, I know people over the years who say, I handle firearms, and they shoot off their testicles. I'm not kidding. I've seen it in the Philippines. I had somebody tell me in Taguig, I've been shooting guns for years. Next thing, we're taking him to the hospital because he just shut off his testicles. That was funny. Wasn't funny for him. All right. Another thing I keep pushing is, before we get serious, black powder firearms. Now, you should read this book. Okay, if we're going to deep end, really bad dookie time kind of problem, you got to understand what happened to the 1830s to about 1850s in firearms. So I always bring this up. I put away some of my notes. Excuse me. Got a whole bunch of table full of notes. This is going to be a long video, folks. Okay, back to our criminal friends, our criminal relatives, our criminal everybody's. All right. Now, if you're a criminal, don't do it until you go through your legal means to get your record straightened and expunged so you can legally buy firearms. Now, not so legal if you're living in like some kind of evil country like England or Australia or Canada. You can still get simple, easy self-defense weapons. Just got to know the ropes and loopholes. Okay, before I go on to that, let's say you ran out all options. If you are a professional, let's say gray man or area person who knows a few people, you could always go through the black market. And right now, the best market is France. Well, France and Belgium. You get anything you want there. All right. Next, there is Sweden. Swedish cops are really not that smart. And I should tell a lot of you Swedish preppers out there, like Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Everybody say hello to Jordan. Please check out his channel and support him by bill donation. What you could buy for like a drink, you can put it in his PayPal account. He needs it. Swedish police and the Swedish National Guard, not the smartest pig in the bunch. All right, Russia is doing a lot of black market deals around Finland. So you can pick up anything you want. Somebody offered me a tank one time, but it was one of the old 80s models. And I'm looking at it like, okay, I could get it at a good price. It only cost me 5 grand for a fully armed, fully functional tank. Only problem is shipping. I could see that unloaded at Los Angeles. Like, what the big thing is in here, Uncle Al? Oh, agricultural equipment from Russia. No, it's a tank. But like I said, shipping will kill you. But I can get a full operational tank using Soviet weaponry fairly easy for under $5,000. Of course, making it run kind of stinks, and I got better offers on several armored vehicles, either a Ferret or the American-made Roland White, which I prefer better because anybody with little Jeep knowledge could redo it. Now, my friend in San Francisco, the Chieftain, go check out his channel, did a video about a couple months ago, I think, on if you want to get an armored car. It's a really good one. And if Uncle Alan ever hit it big, that's one of my pet projects. Getting a Roland White. It's a scout car, M4. And a lot of people, well, it's kind of crap, it's kind of outdated. Not the way Uncle Alan refigures it, doing it Greek style. So anyway, back what I was talking about. Uncle Alan tends to drift, and Uncle Alan old and sick. Okay, so you're in a foreign country like Japan. Hardest part in Japan, also in England, is getting ammunition. Once you get ammunition, that's half the battle. Now, once you get non-restricted caliber, and a lot of it, not a problem. Okay? A lot of people don't think. Uncle Alan thinks. So you need something fairly for gathering food or small game and minimum amount of self-defense. Now, this is not an assault rifle, not any kind of rifle. It's a basic, simple firearm. You only get one shot, buckwheat, one shot. Okay? Now, before I go on, I gotta look up in my other tablet and see what we got. Okay. And there we go. No, that rising that sometimes trying to find. Okay.
Today I'm here to show you a hot.
Okay. Okay. Oops. Wonder if you could see this. Okay, it's do it yourself 410 shotgun kit by CH Catos. It's still on the market and it's worth about $119. I think it's a really good buy. If you have the money and you don't live in a blue state with bans, everything, you can pick it up and within 2 minutes make yourself a little shotgun from spare household parts that you could buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. Fairly easy. Remember that KD, KH, Cadell channel. So please check them out. See what they got. It's called a, I hope you can see that. Oops. Tried to do this one-handed and one-eyed. A Papa gun. Okay. It's not a firearm. It's just spare parts. Ugh, that way. Hard to do these things. Like I said, it's going to be a long one. And this is part one, and this is a VR to Chandra Strange. Trying to remember. So if you like and subscribe to my channel, Diebulfrog79, Old Uncle Al, we're going to get into the Papa Gun and all its fine things in the next video, which is part two. Because this, if I did, it'd be a couple hours long, so I'm trying to cut it down to a few minutes. So I'll see you in part two, boys and girls. You have a nice evening and a nice night. And yes, Uncle Al's a talking head. Because if you had all the problems that Uncle Alan has, you'd be lined up with a hose up your nose. So, like I said, yes, I do have the axe. Okay. And I'll catch you later, folks. Be sure to check out Chandra the Strange's channel. Well, she has about maybe 56 or 53 supporters. So please support her channel and tell her Uncle Alan sent you over there. Okay, boys and girls, I'll catch you later. You have a nice night.